So knowledge exchange and research can mean a variety of different things. We can sort of look at it in a university in an academic sense, which is your academic papers and doing deep research, which might be through interviews, it might be through data analysis, but all of it is all focused on sport. And actually that's where the knowledge exchange piece comes in, where actually the important thing for us at UCFB is ultimately our work has to have an impact on the industry. There's no point coming up with some great ideas and then not applying it to the sport we love. And actually that's what we like to do. So knowledge exchange, we work with local governing bodies, we've worked with clubs, worked with leagues in coaching, media and in business studies, all to focus on how can we help make better decision making to keep running the sport the way we see it.
I think the key thing is just opening up the avenues and making sure that the blinkers come off, because the world is full of knowledge, but it's a case of dovetailing into it and then learning from each other, but then obviously the wider industry. So the knowledge exchange is so important because it is very much that. It's exchanging the knowledge that we have into the wider sphere and then wider again. So we're just explaining it's so important internally that we learn from each other, but then it's equally as important that we actually help the industry, we help the sports industry to actually understand what research is and the benefits that it can bring. So we've looked at several things. So for example, injury prevention. How important it is that we're doing the research around injury prevention, but then the realization that through that research, we can then obviously help people and progress the sports further forward. And that to me is what it's about. It's how can we progress the sport industry further forward, but how can we learn through the actual art of learning and delve deeper into things that are important.
I think in today's day and age, it's absolutely crucial that higher education is deeply connected with the sectors that it serves. You know, who are we to say a sector should be running in a particular way, a football club should be operating in a particular direction, a club has fallen into financial distress because it hasn't done certain things right, when we haven't got those connections. So UCFB really makes sure it's in those industries, it's in those boardrooms, it's in those stadiums, those coaching sessions, those media and broadcast suites, so that when our students go out to work, they're ready for it. But really the UCFB difference is that connectivity with those sectors.